Hello viewers, my name is Machuga Nyarieko, and today I'm with my friend who will be telling you your names shortly. I will be asking him questions concerning the governance in Kenya, or what he thinks who will be or how the politics of 2027 and 2032 will be. He will be just a representative of the young people. Morning.
Morning too.
Okay. Have you been to Nakuru?
I've been to Nakuru for several times.
Several
This
times.
is actually my third time. I'm on the fourth time.
Okay, that's good. Are you still schooling?
Yeah, I'm still schooling. My second year,
Yes.
pursuing political studies.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm learning.
Very good. You are a political scientist.
Yeah.
I think you are the right person. You will give me the answers that I need.
Okay.
Yeah. If you are a second year, I heard that there are some goodies that came with the Kenya Kwanza government.
Yeah.
You are enjoying money.
True. About the Kenya Kwanza government, one of the good things they did, let's say the Hustler Fund. Hustler Fund really helped, getting some loan. It's not easy nowadays. So when we actually acquired the loan from the Kenya Kwanza government, no matter how little it is, no matter how big it was determined with your income, because they couldn't give you an amount that you couldn't afford to pay back. So that was good with the Kenya Kwanza government, and the fact that we are the youths. And one of the things I really see that did help, but never came to see the light of the day, was the affordable housing, because most of the youths were actually employed in the construction sites. So I think, and on the positive side, that was one of the kudos to the Kenya Kwanza government.
Okay, that's good. You have been talking of hustler funding.
Yeah.
Are you a lender? Have you have some of their money?
No, actually borrowed, last year I borrowed 500 shillings. I paid them back. It was difficult paying, because right now getting the amount is not easy, but after 1 month I did pay them back, and borrowed again, so they raised my amount to 700, so it was good.
So
the moment
you are still borrowing.
Yeah, I'm
What
still
about
borrowing.
the help loan? The government, the Kenya Kwanza government promised that immediately it takes over the wings of power, your allocations will double. Yeah, are you enjoying the boom?
Actually, I can't say it's a doubled amount. It's just a simplified amount into the current situations. You see, from the look of things, the other previous regimes, they did pay the tuition fee to the university. So right now they are giving you accountability to the tuition fee. So it's actually a large amount, though it's not a doubled amount.
I see. I can see you, young man, that you want to praise, or you are praising the current regime.
I'm not actually
And
praising.
Kalonzo Musyoka is saying that this regime is going to be a one-term regime. What's your take? Is Kalonzo going to be the next president? 2027, that is.
From the statistics, I would say that Kalonzo is one hell of a candidate, because from the previous times when he was a vice president, we saw what happened. That was one good regime that was there since the independence. The Kibaki, Raila being the prime minister, and Kalonzo being the vice president, was a good thing, because they actually worked. The dollar value was actually 98 bob. Then compared to the Kenyan shillings, as compared to right now, it's almost 138, which is actually fluctuating a little bit. But as compared to economic development and everything, Kalonzo is a good candidate for that. The first years of Kenya Kwanza government, we've been seeing some flaws and up and downs, but with time, things are going to get better. But comparing Kalonzo to Ruto, I think Kalonzo is a better candidate.
So it's going to make Ruto being a one-term president?
I think so. From my own perspective, Ruto is working. It's challenging, but comparing Kalonzo to
What do you think?
Ruto.
Because they say there is an economic turmoil. What do you think that Kalonzo is going to do better than Ruto?
Uh, According to their last 2020 pre-election manifestos, I think they addressed corruption and corruption as a major problem facing Kenya. So reducing corruption and increasing the youth empowerment was one of their deal. So I think addressing economic functions, Kalonzo will actually narrow this economic inequality whereby the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer.
So you believe that if Kalonzo takes presidents, there will be that narrowing down the gap between the rich and the poor?
Yeah, because you get the people who are rich.
Can Kalonzo really manage? Are you serious? Will he be able to get the votes all over the republic?
Kalonzo is a prominent leader, popular.
Okay, show us. Where is he going to get the votes? Show us. You young man, show us.
Yeah.
Where is he going to get the votes?
Addressing the ethnic, let's say, ethnic values, going into tribe and regional votes. Ukambani think they will vote for Kalonzo, which is a very great deal votes. I think the support that he gave Raila Amolo Odinga over the past regimes, I think the Luo people will give him. And he's won quite a good battle with the central people, and he's a leader who has no. I don't think he has a corruption case or anything. So those people who think, those people who don't value ethnicity and everything, will vote based on manifesto and what people are capable of working. I think Kalonzo is a very good candidate, having been no corruption case under his name, and being that he has worked in this government, and we saw the fruits of his labor. If we compare him to Ruto, I think Kalonzo will take it. But if we compare another candidate, let's say Wajakoya and Ruto will just take it, because we really don't know what Wajakoya can do.
Okay. Now that Raila is not in the field, he has actually gone out the scene very peacefully. No violence. Do you think Kalonzo will be able to sustain opposition? For example, now we have the issue of fertilizer. People selling stones like these ones where we are. Are you sure he is going able to sustain the opposition so that he can bring about the checks and balances to the executive?
Talking about opposition only applies pressure to the regime, whereby it sheds a light to the common mwananchi, the society, so that the society can file pressure through their representative in parliament, and maybe the judiciary having to, if they pose some bills, no bills, like the cases against the executive and everything, because I think the judiciary is independent. So it just sheds light. It can't do much, but it presses the check and balance. I think Kalonzo is a good candidate, because there is this case of the Eurobond. They really fought for that case. I think there was a mismanagement in the Uhuru's regime, and I think from then I haven't seen any mismanagement of fund like the Eurobond that happened back in the 2017 regime. It's a good one.
So Kalonzo will make Ruto a one-term president?
That is it.
Okay.
If he will be available in the 2027 ballot, things shift. Like the other time we thought Raila couldn't vie for the 2023, yet he did.
Is it your opinion or opinion of many youths?
According to the one here we've seen with Uhuru, I think with the scene with Ruto, sorry, I think Kalonzo can do, because it has actually been a very tough year. It's been 1.5 years since then. I think it has been a tough year since then.
Okay, we have our deputy president, who is also known as the truthful man. There is one concept that has come out in his leadership, that it is our turn to eat. It is our turn to eat. That no one will get to State House if he never supported the regime. What is your take, or what is the take of the youth?
That is uncouth according to the youth. I'm actually speaking on the voice of the youth. That is uncouth, because you can't be someone who's prominent, someone who has been elected to be in a very prominent space, that is the deputy president, then you like saying Kenya is like a company whereby the shareholders, those people who supported them, are the ones who are going to get them. It's just a representation. It's just a representation of the whole people of Kenya, not actually a coalition, a company, a corporate company whereby it's only the shareholders and the owners who are going to benefit. It's a representation whereby when we elect, let's say in our school, we elect a class rep, he's not going to represent himself and his friends there. He's going to represent the whole class as a group whereby we've elected him. So I think that is a very bad take, and if he comes to the ground and asks for our opinion on that, we'll be so staunch on telling him that we're not happy with his statements, because we actually, I personally, I don't agree with that, and with many youths having been, not everybody voted for them, but we also want development in our regions.
One last question: the president, is normally don't keep quiet when something has happened, like now the issue of fertilizer and Medco. But this time around, he has been so quiet.
Yeah.
Why do you think it is so? We have 1 minute, please.
Okay. I'll narrow it to what you asked about the opposition. Of late, Raila has been preoccupied with the AU chairmanship, and he was the one compiling pressure on the Kenya Kwanza government, being that he was the chief opposition leader.
So that makes the president to
so you know
to keep quiet.
Yeah, when you are a little mouse, you can't actually speak when the big misses are there.
Okay, thank you so much. Kindly subscribers, continue subscribing so that wherever we produce any document, you will be able to access it. Thank you.